Welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. Introducing via live video call, Minkailu Koroma, member of the APC publicity team. Minkailu, good morning. Welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning, Epic. Delighted to be on the show.
Minkailu, let's talk about the last APC lower level elections. There have been reports say opposition members, rival members, really seek for different positions at the party. They pay thugs them for sort of attack their opponents. There have been reports of violence-related issues in the last lower level elections, and many other controversies leading up to the 2023 elections. I want to talk about, first off, before we go into those details, whose position and they during this inside the lower level elections, whose positions people at the party they aim for seek?
Yes, before they go into talking about the positions where people get for seek at the lower level elections, let's make a few corrections because I did in total disagreement with some things I want to say. In the first place, APC was not fragmented in 2018 because they make an intro say after the selection of Dr. Samura Kamara, the APC was fragmented. We are never fragmented. The APC did not go into the 2018 election as a divided house. No, we never. We went to the 2018 elections as a formidable political party. And in fact, we command majority of votes where even in 2023, I mean, at the end of the day, the SLPP did not win the election. They rigged the 2023 election.
So, Minkailu, you mentioned say una command majority of votes in 2018. Una win the elections also. Una go claim say una win the elections.
It is my responsibility to correct the misnomer.
All right.
You cannot say to the elections with a divided house. I need to correct that first before proceeding. Now, take a look at what international observers say. Yeah, take a look at the report they're out there. Take a look at the report of no. Nobody not meet the threshold. Nobody. So you cannot say we went into the elections with divided house. However, now come to the question we asked. There are many positions where people go run for. First of all, we get for the world executives. People get for the first set of elections. We'll put now timetable say get for happen at the world elections. Then they happen first. After the world elections, we now on the 17th for take place. The world elections, we get the world chairman, we get the world secretary, we get the world chair lady, and other positions there. So we get about 446 votes. In that 446 votes a day, they get for elect executive a day. Fine. We plan the election for take place simultaneously if everything goes well. After that, we move to the constituency elections. The constituency, they will get 132 constituencies. You know, when they go down elect the constituencies, we go now move to the district elections. We get about 16 districts. After that, we go move to the regions. We get about 6 regions. We get 5 regions in Sierra Leone, but we get the diaspora region. We make a 6 region. So after the regional elections, we go get elections for other bodies then at the party. Like the National Union of APC Students, the disabled wing. We go get for former MPs, former councillors. We go get for the organs of the party, like the National Young Congress, so the Youth League, the Women's Congress, the Veteran Congress. After all the elections, then when we don't get them, we go now proceed for get the National Delegate Conference. We go elect national officers of the party, and we go elect the leader and flag bearer. We go take it to the next set of elections. So these are the positions we are available for let people to run for. National officers, we get the chairman of the party, the deputy chairman, we get the Secretary General, the Deputy Secretary General. We get the organizing, the Deputy Organizing. We get the Publicity Secretary, the Deputy Publicity Secretary. We get the Financial Secretary, the Deputy Secretary. We get the Treasurer, we get the Chief Whip. We get the Chaplain and the Imam. So all of those positions are going to be voted for at the National Delegate Conference. Even the Independent Elections Management Committee, what they call IEMC. This set of IEMC then go run the lower level elections, but we'll go to the NDC, National Delegate Conference. We go dissolve them and we elect new people them. We go also elect members them. We go represent the party and NAC, 2 from each region. We will elect them by the National Delegate Conference.
Minkailu, I want to get some clear from you. The interim body, now them go on the lower level elections.
Independent Elections Management Committee, we call IEMC.
Now them go on the
And
lower level election.
Then go conduct all sets of elections, but we reach now the National Delegate Conference, then go dissolve them because now they will be elect them. So therefore dissolve them first, conduct fresh elections for them first, before conduct elections for other positions then at the party.
Okay, Minkailu, other issue people had raised now in December 2022. The primary cause of the violence that we see na Port Local now be the dispute over whether a fully paid up member. The party APC don't publish the final verified voter register of these 2026 lower level elections and accessible to the public.
Yes, we don't publish the voter register. It in all wards. They move around the country right now. Most of the places where they go, they see them place the register at the ward level. But that could not be the final register because some people and they get backlog for pay, so their name not appear. But now they pay in a bank. The party been give window for let people that go clear the backlog. So all the one that will not be don't pay because a man pay for 2025 and the election don't jump into 2026. So they get for be fully paid up before you vote or for be voted for. So all the one the way that they do corrections on the names, then they get for add on at the list. And we get for publish the final voters list when I go use for conduct the elections. So all the other issues then will be correct for the power.
Okay, with regards to security ahead of this lower level election, would I go provide them the Salon police or internally?
Now the Salon police, say political parties, we are discouraged. Even in 2023, say more could not use marshal again, not use task force. They say anytime we want security, we for apply to the Salon police, then go provide security. And so we depend on state institutions for provider security.
But have they assured you people to provide the security?
Yes. For any elections with political parties, they forget the Sierra Leone police, they provide security for we. And in fact, PPRC also go write them for inform them, say this political party, they get elections at those levels, we now for provide security. Aside waiting the party go do for reach out to the police, the PPRC can always reach out to the police.
But how is the APC doing ahead of the elections? How is the APC performing? You think, say, there are threats we will face by ahead of the lower level election? Everything okay?
Yeah, there are challenges. There are challenges. We'll address step by step. But the most important one right now, now the National Secretary General Lawyer Lansana Doumbouya, where police been detained yesterday, because now they call the shot. Now they get for announce the venue, who say all the elections that they take place. For example, if you did free talk, sometimes they go say election they take place now FSSG school, for example, now Moridin, then get for announce them venues and they who say the elections and get for take place.
But he's at the CID at this moment.
Yeah. So that is a very serious challenge. It is a very serious challenge. The Secretary General is the center, now the party, now the Nicholas, now the party, now they call the shot. Most of the things that now they sanction, even if you not meet, now get the authority for pull out to the public. So for go put her in cancellation, it's a very serious setback to the APC. And that is also the reason why the APC is urging the Sierra Leone police, especially the Inspector General of Police, to release Lansana Doumbouya. The things the way that they accuse Lansana for, it don't clarify that yesterday. I mean, they misrepresent and completely what Lansana Doumbouya say. For the 2023 election and something within a public domain. I don't think he read the threshold for even PPRC fine, let alone and go detain and CID.
But una as a party, no go condemn lawyer Lansana Doumbouya saying President Biona thief.
Say again.
As the party, the APC party entirely, when I go condemn within lawyer Lansana Doumbouya say, we accuse President B of being a thief.
Now, as far as are concerned, PPRC don't find the APC because of the statement of lawyer Lansana Doumbouya. Police don't invite her and CID yesterday and detain her. The party actually will take the necessary action and not go sit there and make a conclusive statement as to what we think as a party. But as an individual, Minkailu Koroma, me just believe that those are commonplace political rhetorics where people that they use every day.
For call President be a thief.
Democracy. Now with this situation, where Anes Koroma been there, what's in there when they not do Anes? Even where Anes Koroma they travel for go hunger, UN General Assembly, SLPP they assemble na UN House, then they hold placard there. We be see some people and now when they serve in government, when be the diaspora, they call Anes Koroma Tifi. He don't eat Ebola money. He don't eat Ebola money. They call her more slide. They call her all kind of names. Then people in the kind of this country participate in politics, and it's come never sanction for make they arrest or any one of the detainer. Waiting the way they don't talk. When people actually no ever find them. Now the chief minister call a whole political party as the president referred to me as terrorist. So those are commonplace languages in political discourse. Not something that they for go arrest possible or for go detain possible or for fine possible. We get some other statement that way very dangerous. We know these people that for just they make any kind of statement flippantly. I mean, sorry, electricity, light don't go Saturday. This is the saloon we have. I think when I need for pause, look for proper electricity, please.
Okay, Minkailu, we'll come back to you. We get more for discussion on the lower level election. We can get on introducing Solomon Sundu, Executive Director of Be Found. Solomon, good morning. Welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning, Usman. Good morning, listeners and viewers.
What do you make entirely of these lower level elections?
For the All People's Congress,
yes.
I think a step in the right direction. We talk about democracy and good governance. As for we the campaign for good governance and democracy, we think that not the right step the All People's Congress don't take. That when you want to achieve the democratic step, or you want to go towards the elective positions, we all think now that democracy require. I want to tell the APC plenty thank you, because not electoral day we talk about selection clause. Now they really organize themselves into a democratic system. Usai not to me and you Naya, Usman or Solomon will go choose, would therefore be zona. For example, the election get for start with zone. From zone, you go to chiefdom, you get districts, you get regions and the like. So for me, I think now the governance system starts from that point. That is why you see all this why we call both all the registered political party in Sierra Leone, when they want for gets the elections, made them think wisely this time around. May not just put people in for put sake or for party sake. People and we just myopic, no it's in a politics.
Solomon, what you say wisely this time around? I mean, that's my suggestion for say during the past, then you just choose whatever.
Yes, that's what it will look like. And I want to say this executive now we perhaps then we extend in time to 6 months. We'd already lapsed for this month. They're not ever good for the the All People's Congress. I can tell you that during the tenure, a lot of issues don't arise. Wait for me, wait them for be able for settle in-housely, look at all other issues. So when I put people wisely in a position.
Excuse me, Solomon. You say this executive, current executive of the APC, now an ineffective executive.
Very ineffective.
Why?
They do not do anything good towards governance. We I can tell you, say at the point pink finger at. I can tell you that.
All right,
but
we will go into that very soon. Let's go now for a very short break. You still live with the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Listen to we around the world on myepiconline.com, Choice FM, and Radio Garden. Stay with us.
The money necessary. The money necessary.
This Valentine, Love Detective na the beach. St. Anthony Commanding number 458, Knight of St. John International. They invite you to the Valentine Edition Beach Fiesta, where it happens Saturday, February 14, 2026. Now the beautiful Sugarland Beach Cottage. Time for takeoff. Now 11 a.m. sharp na morning. Departure point, National Stadium Main Gate Side Sticks. Sober sun, sea, sweet vibe, great company, perfect for couple, friends and lovers of good time. Ticket price now 100 leons no more. Yes, 100 leons. Boku love, laugh and memories. No miss out on this Valentine Beach Fiesta with the Knights of St. John International, St. Anthony Commanding 458. Love, beach and vibe. This Valentine, we don't go straight to Sugarland.
Okay, welcome back to the Epic Morning Joe. Soon we talk on saying this now an ineffective executive APC currently get, but since you already said, make I bring in Minkailu on. Minkailu, you stand with Sundu's statement there. You say the current executive of the APC now an ineffective executive will not do enough for governance of Salon.
Yeah, well, that is a misguided statement. How can Sundu sit and make that statement? We're not a member of the party. How you go say this executive ineffective when the executive they perform in function efficiently? Not the way this executive for doing or don't do. It don't represent the party very well. They organize a whole convention and don't they make sure say all what's in there for do. They don't conduct membership registration and verification. We don't put people there for represent. They don't manage the people in the party, because after the 2023 elections, there were people that be poised for go back and governance, considering the fact say nobody don't meet the threshold and all. The party leadership people put everybody under control. When I not see no demonstration from the APC, no strike, talk to the people that for understand, participate in the agreement for national unity and the tripartite. Say to us how they so you call an ineffective executive. It is disservice to the APC. I think say not to an ineffective executive. Whilst I agree, say let some shake up.
Yeah, Minkailu, go ahead.
Yes, you did get me.
Yes, go ahead. Okay, we seem to get issue with the connection with Minkailu. But I come to Sundu. Sundu, why you say the current executive?
I'm here.
Oh, Minkailu, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Whilst I agree, say yes. Whenever you go into fresh elections, especially transition elections, you forget some shake up now your executive. Maybe some people and they will go and maintain, but you also need for bringing people that will get no insight and no energy. Let get a proper blend. Forget a more stronger executive. We're not going to dismiss this executive as ineffective. I mean, if we do that, then an insult, to the entire executive.
Minkailu, when you say you forget some shake up during transition, are you saying that the APC is currently a fractured political party?
Why I say shake up not means in a fractured political party.
Okay.
Yeah, now restructuring. Like you get an executive, some people and they get for retire, so not get for contest again. They get for get new people that will come in, and at the end of the day, you could get a proper blend for match SLPP 2-2 in the next set of elections.
All right. Okay. Sundu, why you say the APC party, the current executive, an ineffective executive, and not do enough for governance of the country?
I was never misguided to start with. I know exactly what I'm saying, and my brother there agreed with me that yes, there is shake-up. And when you say shake-up within an executive, let me say they are ineffective. I choose my word carefully, and he has alluded to that. Thank God for them now coming in, like in a one-person way. Then come on inside for help. The current executive don't somehow assist them in the democratic stance. I mean, the one that will be there, even the way they talk. When you talk about it, you mentioned tripartite. What led to that? It's because the executive was ineffective. They didn't know how to handle issues and the like. And for una as executive will sit down, una get people where they use the party as a whole organization. People when are misguided, people use una party in name for cause destructions. You know, a party in name for bring governance on hold. That executive for stand tall, not to when civil society will grab people and say, oh, when they allow people, and like for example, let me name for my brother to understand, like the Adebayo as a whole opposition mouthpiece. Are they not being for them coming to shape?
So excuse me. So Adebayo not the spokesperson for the APC, not to see their teams.
I use the word they allowed him to become this. The spokesperson.
Well, allowing him to become.
Yes, that's why now later I tell you the one that we don't can now for shape the will of the party that no, he's not our spokesperson. They diffuse the one day. So for me, that executive for don't sit down, not for allow any other person for the misuse the All People's Congress name or for the use the All People's Congress name way what time because. Wait to make a talk. So when you talk about why the APC come into governance, not through democratic means, people and votes. Then do all what it takes for make the former, the former administration of President Koroma come into play.
But we see the party he learned from the last elections, then we don't get. I mean, it was during the last elections that the party then get this executive. What do you think the party he learned from?
Thank you. I think that's one brilliant question. For me, ongoing, like the one the way they come in now, as I mentioned, like my brother Minkailu, I think say they need people of sober mind, people and we go come sit down, not to that archaic politics what they talk about any longer in Sierra Leone, not to politics of Babati, politics of Weng or Paupa. We need politics of, today we go fits the democratic stance. Today we talk about global world. Within the happen at Salon today, you click and then at the other area. And Salon don't stand the test of time. We look at them two political parties, no matter what you say, APC and SPP. Democratically, the APC don't transform. Now I can tell you say from the transition. We don't from selection clause, you come to elections. So na transformation period is I be expect like the executive way for dinner then for don't take that mantra in the area of transition for say no, we're not doing another selection clause, we're not doing another archaic politics again. Let we shape the politics. For example, and get a very good person by the Secretary General we mentioned. For me, all the other things and way you see like and I see you mentioned how we call the president a thief. Yeah, what's in the opposition but they do at the time we Minkailu they respond to say they be call former President Biu, where they be going to the UN Assembly. That we always see them. When them presidents they go na then diaspora meeting, they go UN. Even now as we speak. Now say if we Donald Trump don't put the step down, Sierra Leone they don't go. The one that will be the underground. But most of the one then will be the come out from where President Bill take over. You understand? We see people they come out from all over. You go UK, you go to America. They demonstrate. That they done. But for you in a country, you don't hear now the PPRC they tell you say these are the rules. So don't begin find political parties for political rhetorics. Then you come back, they do the same as somebody way now a whole law person, somebody way would they expect say now you for shape. That is what I'm saying.
All right,
a whole
Solomon
dysfunctional
so you say this now an ineffective
very ineffective. Don't know put in fact
is it the same case for the SLPP too? Are they the same people?
No, well, they say the APC don't change. I'm sorry, the SLPP don't change the executive. We they see now their own transformation. They don't go into the primaries. They don't get them executive. They don't go into the convention. They don't get them executive. So they see how they function. And as they say, the functioning of the party. Now I make one for see let them safe because time is not in their favor. Let them safe get a new executive. People like Minkailu come on board and see exactly how they can shape the new transition. Because as I said earlier, APC is not in that book of its selection again. They are in electoral process. So when ones don't choose democratic path, right? I believe say the new executive will able to stand the test of time with the current executive.
Minkailu, anything they will soon do mention where you disagree on?
Me might mute. I don't know if you get me.
Yeah, just go ahead. Go ahead.
You get me?
Will get you? Yes. Go ahead. Anything disagree on where Sundu say?
Yeah, well, Sundu says certain things that we are disagree with. Hello, you get me?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. Sundu say a few things we are disagree with, but now just they try for make the conclusion no more because I they get call from Liberty for grant an interview. I they get constant calls. Hello, you
yes,
get me?
Minkailu, go ahead.
Yes, I get constant calls from Khadija and Liberty TV for grant an interview. Solomon Sondu say a few things we make a lot of sense. I agree with them. I mean, but some other things and they will disagree with them. But for the purpose of this particular discussion, let's just focus on what we don't they do as a party because now that now the primary objective for that they are for can't talk about the lower level election.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, when I all know say every step we for take as a party, we don't take them. You see this one are the rules they will gazette. Anybody who want run for position at the APC, make it take the rules there, make it go over them and see if it qualify. Because where will they call now so? For let people then buy forms. I mean, not go buy form where you don't say you don't qualify, you don't go through the rules then. Because at the end of the day, they get for bet and shortlist the one that will qualify. This not the timetable, it is online. Everybody go take a look at them and know when you own the election we want contest for when it go forward. This timetable Lansana Dumbuya have been published on the 15th of January 2026. The rules they had been gazetted then on the 5th of January 2025. The 5th of January 2026. So then set back don't mature. All of them things that we need for no completely.
Okay.
So then again, we get the IEMC. We don't call una the journalists. Them say, they don't send this to una for una apply for accreditation for monitor the election. All this day in circulation, the day online. Then we be done declare on the 30th of January, declaration of National Delegate Conference they take place when I put local. All them they are the online for let people access.
Minkailu, waiting at the assurance for say these elections will be free and fair.
Yeah, well, it is the expectation that it will be free and fair. Now that make we even they allow una journalists them for go observe because una self go in the position for advise accordingly based on our observation. We go do that day. I go spend time where I return to Freetown for physically kind of the studio and continue for the update on the lower level elections of the APC. But for now, at the big 40 million.
But Minkailu, quickly, you seek for any national position at the party?
It's an open secret that I shall be running for the position of National Publicity Secretary in the next convention by God in power.
All right, so anything you want for left with Famble and Mode listen with regards to ahead of the lower level elections?
Yeah, ahead of the lower level election, the most important concern is that we they ask the IG for release Lansana Dumbuya Esquire because now the nucleus of the party, all what they do right now center around them. If you're not available, then the APC is going to be stagnated.
Right. If everything is centered around the Secretary General, why not postpone the lower level elections then?
That the determinants will be done by the national executive of the party. Minkailu Koroma cannot sit here and make that decision. Now, something will go for review today and get to the general membership and the public as to waiting at the next step.
Oh, Minkailu, thank you so much. In name Minkailu Koroma, member of the APC publicity team, to talk to you live there. So, Mika, you turn to you. Minkailu talk about the assurance them where the party don't set up with regards to making sure that the elections will be free and fair. Now the party ahead of the lower level elections. You think say it will be the same playbook?
Well, I like the question where you ask, what will be the assurance of the election being free and fair? We all know say election cannot be fair 100%. You know, when we talk something we're very honest, right? But at least we expect say enough if for free from violence, if for free from intimidation, if for free from, not allowing other people to take parts. That's not a free. In other words, if una go conduct elections, una already get a premedicated, mind for say this if we go the way we want them. Now so if we go, meaning we talk because all the elective positions in the way that they do in the area of lower level elections, then people in the way that they put from their zone our call. Now then get for turn the delegates. And 2 weeks consistently I talk about delegates. Not only the political parties for be aware of delegates, but we the citizens also for begin now say we can go vote. But outside the primary responsibility they begin, now from then delegates and then delegates here we look at them from the registered political parties they will get. Now they get for choose first the presidential flag bearer. Is it? If they don't pick them, they not think wisely for pick rather than for pick. Money go attract them. You then go buy you 10,000-15,000 for one, person for make a win, that kind of thing. We say that person gets the political clouds. In other words, gets the maturity. Because me don't they talk over the years, we put people in our way they of sound mind. People away get the caliber for own country. People away not gets the arts for revenge. Pan, thing they will not call for.
And those are people where the party APC currently they lack of.
Well, now I tell you say now, people and we don't politically tested. Mean you get for be politically tested. When you look at the SLPP, where them be the panel, so man will say SLPP be fed. Yes, them be fed, then feds them. You talk about the president, current president, the Mother Bill. You talk about the Kande Kole, where they be getting factions and why the SLPP be choose wisely the Mother Bill? You know why? Not so because it be land book pass all man. All man know than they say you get educated people and pass the president way they talk about. All man know say you get people in way really we campaign administration, they be mature. But then look at the Mother Bill say now possibly we don't carry the mantra of the country. If we don't be, deputy chairman under the MPRC, be leader of this country. Yeah.
But is this under the leadership of President Bill of the
I'm coming.
The SLPP? We don't see. Let me use my days. The formation of many factions in the party, like the radical inclusion, like the Egbemak B.
Let me lay my base for other parties to learn from what exactly I want to say. Sierra Leone who need politically tested bats with somebody. I use Mother Bill as a yardstick. Then because they know say Mother Bill don't carry the mantra of leadership in the country. If you find out where them be the 2018 the presidential debates na Bintemani, among the contenders they always be there. Uda Mother Bill single out. He say I get respect for them all. He said the only person who have single out now we don't carry the mantra of leadership na Sam Sumana. Now he don't attend the highest position of vice president. He said I no more pull now, but all the other one they will beat them. He mentioned Samoa Kamara. He said don't walk under them. So this not thing what they tell you say somebody who mature in politics. That is the pretext I'm building for the APC. They need somebody who's talk to another area for Mother Bill. Then call her all kind talk, get her all kind talk. But the SLPP believes say if you don't carry the leadership mantra. So we saw the APC. We don't need new kid on the block na Sierra Leone. We need person politically matured. In other words, politically matured, we able for spin this country here for say yes, I will take it from this to this. Now politically matured, tested person now need na Sierra Leone now. I will tell you this. Any party will fail for do that political party there, they are doomed. So if you tell me now, say, well, this person don't assume position, say you don't can create factions. The factions, I can say this not the call. We mean say after elections, we don't get on a conventions. On a delegate conference. We dissolve all factions in the political party. Because any kind we look at them, even as we talk about the APC now, Usman, if one contest, like we Minkailu don't declare now openly say one for contest for the public relation of visa, you can't forget your own faction. You can't forget your own group. It not mean say where then group then they form, we for continue then group then they after the elections, we dissolve all the group. That is a mistake the SLPP is making.
Okay.
That is a mistake. So for let you go get after election, you get a Bima, you get radical inclusions, you get this. This can be a thought, but after dancing and they all will not dissolve them. Now make you this me said they talk about even the marshals, who they talk about political marshals. We don't need them. All we need the national security of the state, able for handle every elections.
All right. Sundu, according to the latest IGR report on politics and governance in Salon, a majority of people in the APC and the SLPP want the general membership for voting for the leadership of the political party. I mean, the APC, SLPP, then to say they get 3 million members them each. 3 million members them. You also support that initiative. They're saying instead of having delegates voting national leaders them of the party, why not we having the general membership for APC? Then say they get over 3 million members them. 3 million members then vote for the leadership of the party.
I think say that now one good thing we me they say where if colleagues like IGR bring candidates in the out now based on waiting some of we they say the delegates should not be depend on for choose we leaders them because we don't see now outside people go swear blood. Usman. Revolutions they don't make now. They see people and say they go swear in pan blood. You go swear in pan blood for choose leader. If I'm ashamed to democratic process, I don't want to hear that in America.
When you happen,
oh, they hear all over the place. People go here, say they go kill beef, meat, or you for take oath. That are the delegate for pay allegiance to Usman or to Solomon. You go swear in pan goat beef or meat for make you support that person that for say you allegiance, your loyalty, no go ever betray Usman
in exchange for money.
In the exchange for money,
okay,
it is wrong. It is strong. So I want to agree if, for example, like where the APC say then get up to 3 million, but you get question again, I get question mark in then kind, Arijada area there. What would they registered? Because Arijada for look at the the baseline. How many voters registrations we can get in Sierra Leone every year? You don't ever call that? Salo, they up to 8 million. How many people they vote for president? You never reach 2.something million. You know that?
Yeah, well, it so happens for say the two parties and clubs they get over 3 million.
So that's fallacy. I tell you now, this is practical. Let us make an amount now. From the years, you don't ever reach, we don't get past 3.something million registered voters. Then look at the elections, the result the way they call. The highest winning, we then can call 1.something million. You know that. So now they do statistics way for befits. You know what would they talk? Let we talk. We applaud them. Like what I tell you, say yes. The general membership can be more than that, but the voters registered, the registered voters who are eligible to vote, out of that 3 million, let's say the entire country registered. Hey, they registered one the way legible. Perhaps let's say 4 million this time because of awareness with on the A's. But how many people will vote? You get forget voter apathy. You get forget people that we get for die before 10. You get forget people that we get for sick. So you look at all the number plus minus. Before me, they will think let's say 3 million perhaps, and not to all get for vote.
Okay, Sundu, Minkailu we mentioned for say the Secretary General Lansana Dumbuya Esquire. We by the way sleep na CID. Very central to the lower level elections. How they conduct them? I mean, and if we announce different polling stations and whatsoever. He is at the CID. I mean, you suggest for say the party for we don't postpone the lower level elections, given the fact for say the central person then a CID.
You have the Deputy Secretary General. I make for any party the foundation is built. You don't see what I tell you say in a dysfunctional executive like the Lansana Dubia. All the functions them for me way they don't they attend due under in position. It has never been fruitful. You know, say you get something at hand. And you don't already see PPRC don't define the political parties, and for every mistake they tell us say these are the regulations. Then you go to back openly for say, you call crowd for go sensitize people. In fact, now they use sensitization again, and the word sensitization don't too overlap. Educating your people as to how really you want to go about on a process. I think that for be your primary responsibility. Political jargon, you don't reach it. Perhaps when they turn reach, a sitting president is a sitting president. Something in the world they talk about, be careful. That is the word I'm making. You as the executive, say you position integral. When it comes to elections, perhaps you can use that. But now we're into governance. You therefore lower level and you in opposition. You have to be mindful of your words because already PPRC don't begin find political party. You don't find the SAPP, you don't find the APC for every mistake. And that now one for see. Now we they call for that. One for see political party then now, not so that archaic politics in the 70s, in the 80s, in the 90s. Now they into the 21st century where one for see there is young man the way they can now. Let them go choose for vote so that one for vote peacefully. Not to ala, not to sonko. We want to see the political space. Let it be decent. Let we argue. Let we see exactly if we sit on panel. Then say the pen is mightier than the sword. But that's what we want to see now. What you can do. How effective you able to see governance run? How effective you want for can change electricity? Tell now the pan as they can go with the enjoy lights. I call them 1 hour, 2 hours. Now the enjoyment lights now one day.
We did live on a call with Minkailu video link. Minkailu will say the light go. We make it be disconnect the call and then we call them back. So we continue to face the light problem every day.
So now that's one for see an opposition we go stand say we need effective economic management. We need effective, robust monitoring system into we developmental packages.
So we not get effective economic management right now under the SLPP leadership.
No, what are they talk about? Opposition where they checkmates governance.
What you say we need, it's like we not get at all.
No, are they talk about opposition where they check governance? No matter what you look at, you get the in excesses of the government where opposition need for a checkmate.
But you think say this current government they do well with economic policies them?
In other words, you talk about electricity. Are they talk about percent?
Are they doing well?
Are they talk about percentage now? The last administration said we said left on 13.5. No, they talk about 36%.
Well, here's the thing. We'll be talking just about the membership, general membership of the parties. Them, you say you don't believe that in those figures, given the fact for say we not can get we're not going to get over 2 million people that vote for select a president in general elections them. So we make them very unlikely for say the parties can get 3 million each members them na the political party. But those are just figures, government figures. The things that it's practical on the ground.
Access to energy.
Yes.
When you look at access to energy, for example, you go to the peninsula. Access to energy, you see now poles, then they go. You go beyond Waterloo, you will see poles, they go Tumbo, then DPI water, side and they will not be get. You see the extension. I'm talking about the sustainability of it. You know, happen it. Because now they're up to 50%. So any kind when you talk that light way to go and come, it's not sustainable. This government will achieve it for 50%.
7.5 years in power. This current government not do enough with regards to access to electricity.
No, access to electricity today. I want to tell you, if you go, for example, when you talk about that 36%, not only for Freetown, no, you go up country. For example, Kono, they get 24 hours light. You go Kenema, you go to the other area, they get electricity. I'm talking about access to electricity. The past administration saying at 13.5%, which was not enough. The one is say 36% is not enough.
Sundu, is the APC ready for lower level elections, you think?
Yes, I'm sure they are ready, because we look at them preparedness, I think say they're ready. But the question we ask is then for postpone because of Lance and Adumbia. That is the norm I'm making here. You know, so you get integral position. You know, for begin go turn up and do otherwise. As I mentioned, you already see that the fine political parties based on then regulations where PPRC don't say we don't need the election for going to violence and any other thing. You now for become responsible, right? I think say a correct for me then go with the election because time not in favor. Mark you the electioneering day by calendar. If they're not idea to that calendar day, they know who gets for take part in any elections.
All right, so the party we don't plan for hold these lower level elections them even before this time, but we get petitions them at the PPRC by Samua Kamara, John Kamara, all of these people. We allege some disenfranchisement.
Yes, Samua Kamara, is it Dr. Samua Kamara or
so sorry, this former vice president Sam Sumana and other former leaders them of the party, we allege some different things them we against the political party to the PPRC. I mean, if we don't hold the lower level elections even before this time, the party say they may need for handle all of these issues them na PPRC before they hold the lower level elections. You think that was really the case?
I really tell you thank you, Usman, for draw back the memory. You don't see what it says the executive way they be ineffective, because these were things that they should be able to handle without going to PPRC, but they become reluctant. Then you know we are really a cloud over them. We are all over the place. Thing with they for don't handle internal party wranglings. If for they within them, they for able for handle. You don't see many times on the good governance and it talks say the house that is divided by itself cannot stand. Now it happens so. Because all that time we didn't take for na PPRC for some sort of issue. Therefore don't settle that thing, therefore say, some sort don't pay all in dues, it don't pay all what it takes. Some sort of law will reinstate them for avoid all them thing in the end. The APC say this, the APC for no say the downfall of the APC Sam Smana. I'm sitting here again saying it. Let not lose sight of that. The downfall of the APC will be Sam Sumana again. If they fail to handle issues. And not only him, others are coming behind.
Like that?
No, I will not. They will come. We'll see. We'll see. And see, don't talk about one Kamara back. When instead they talk about the party in time overlap. Where they by law PPRC can extend them for 6 months. But there are certain issues where they don't need for going to PPRC. Una settle them in-housely. Una settle them. Not to think for go out. Because you cannot wash your dirty linen out there. Now they don't do all this while. And by dragging, time will not be in their favor. 2026, we already say by August, then we don't go into the Delegate conference. Yeah? For choose the executive. By that, if we not begin to cause something that we not correct, fines and the like, waiting for lead, now ban the car inside. And we're not going for civil side they banned any political party based on irregularities or non-performance or following or respecting the law. Make you always say political parties, governance statute. Any political party will not respect the laws of Sierra Leone, you are not a political party.
Sundu, the mandate of this current executive expected for end as to the election that we get the delegates conference 3 years mandate to actually get. They expect say the mandate will end this February. But you think say therefore dissolve the executive ahead of the lower level elections?
No, by law I think say they get room for extension of 6 months. We for allow them for conduct the election. Yeah. And like we as the talk say they're ineffective, but you get forgetting their own due. Because if then they didn't know, you would dissolve for them can solve. Except the APC choose to. But if then for carry, I know say then constitution self gets room for that for say no. Lord give them 3 months overlap. Because see the SLPP did the same. The NAC go and take decision, you understand, for say, one for see the party continue for conduct election. I make you see say after the national delegates conference, then dissolve the whole executive. They didn't want them, they don't come up. But for now, they get right for me and continue. Pass right. If the party say they don't want there again.
Sundu, thank you. We're going to for a very short break. He's still there with the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Listen to me around the world on myepiconline.com, Choice FM and Radio Garden. Continue for the play the Epic Bomber Cash Out. Dial star 799 star 2 ash. You will choose tickets, pay through Orange or free money, and get a chance for win 500 leons this morning here on the Epic Morning Show. Stay with us.
You sabi Benny Mix? I will tell you, that Solomon is first food love dando.
Baba, Benny Mix don't come back home. Look where he rich and fine. Now salon here and they make them. Now he make it always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them. When they make picking go strong, smart and healthy. You find for big person, it they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all. And you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even time safe as dinner. Benny Mix get different type like picking mix and super mix for all ages. Members say Benny Mix then a packet. And they write PLC panel. Benny Mix, they all sign us a lot for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, put on number 44 Battle Street, Freetown, or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648 or 088 077 678. Benny Mix, grow strong, grow smart.
Hey Maria, I see say you give small mark soft drink back. You know say you get so sugar, eh?
I know, but he asked for fending where he like. What's in again I go able game?
You don't try Sierra juice. Now you know mommy they give me picking them. You know get better sugar when you compare them to the other juice. In fact, now natural thing them they use for make them, we flock with thing them where they nourish the body, and that's the help for make picking grow fine.
Talk true. I'm glad for you eat this so, but now the body no more is good for, or is sweet na malt?
Me sister, is sweet. Say, make I tell you the best part. Sierra juice they support with local economy, as na salon and they get all the things them they use to make the juice. It better for we picking them and we country.
Wow, I not been all this. At the beginning, Max Sierra juice want them. Also, I go able know more about them.
Now for check the research lab, they don't do all their studies for pack 'em up. Sierra juice now the smart and healthy choice for we picking them.
For more information, call 077 600 000. Sierra juice. The taste of Salon.
You sabi Benny Mix?
I will tell you, that Solomon is first food love dando.
Baba, Benny Mix don't come back home. Look where he rich and fine. Now salon here and they make them. Now he make it always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them. When they make picking go strong, smart and healthy. You find for big person, it they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all. And you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even time safe as dinner. Benny Mix get different type like picking mix and super mix for all ages. Members say Benny Mix then a packet. And they write PLC panel. Benny Mix, they all sign us a lot for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, put on number 44 Battle Street, Freetown, or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648 or 088 077 678. Benny Mix, grow strong, grow smart.
Okay, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. 079 994 993. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Yeah, boy from Godrich.
Boy, go ahead. You get 1 minute.
Yeah, I think say if APC Wale we trusted with the country, then therefore demonstrated and get foresight, good planning, and all that thing. But like waiting Lansana Dumbuya don't do, it should say they don't get foresight. Because if you not say if you own all the responsibility, then if they catch you that problem, and you know for do thing we go make you day in title or the law. You see? So I think say that's a good demonstration with the watch or see how they do it. And on the first side of it, not also for serious. This is why they swear and beef. If I cook beef and plaza, if you to say some mango beefing. Thank you.
All right, boy. Thank you. 079-994-993. Comment coming in on Facebook. Kamara Charles say this na Sam in supporter. Salifu Sise saying Solomon Sam Sumana will not succeed. More comments coming in now on Facebook. Kamara Charles also saying na info for maintain. Talking about the National Secretary General, the Lawyer Lansana Dumbuya, in comment against President Julius Maada Bio. 079-994-993. Call inside the show. We'll look into the APC lower level elections, waiting we for expect and waiting we not for expect from the political party, with just over 24 hours to go ahead of the lower level elections. I mean, we interview Minkailu Koroma, we mentioned just now, saying that the central person to this lower level election are the Secretary General Lansana Dumbuya. CID, a sleep na CID overnight after they call him for questioning yesterday morning. We've seen the political party Lansana Dumbuya releasing statements resisting arrest and say this now the same thing we political party think they do, that not will be a personal attack against President Julius Maada Bio and lots of other things. Them Sundu, as we wrap up the program, as we get issue with the line. We'll talk on the lower level elections. Them we talk about the past lower level elections. Them and the current phase at the political party right now. But you think say there are formidable people waiting at the party right now. We can lead the APC and meet up to expectations. Them we don't clearly outline.
Yes, I believe I want for appreciate the one that we come in for assist this executive, like the Minkailu and others where they come for really stand, at the middle for, they try.
All right, Sundu, apologies. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Epic.
You didn't say the call from?
Lamin Samoa Koyaton.
Lamin, go ahead.
Yeah. I want for believe say this SLPP government. Now then come, then pull what you call seditious libel. Then pull seditious libel, when we say if you lie self for anybody, they know they hold you criminally. So long as you stay waiting and Lansana go say under, now lie. They're not supposed to go lock her up. Who that day now in this country, who civil society, you should do what you done at the studio now. Why you know they tell this government so now the wrong thing then do so? Why? Una don't put seditious libel for God's sake. So if the person lies self, una can't go na court like what the people do so, then find them. Or how you go hold the person now? You detain them. Then you know they happen again. You know what happen. So now pull seditious libel for God's sake. The TRC say then TRC them bring kind war. Now SLPP they clearly do so. No civil society no they remind the SLPP for wrongdoing. This is wrong. Thank you.
Sundu, you will condemn what in government to do?
In other words, like I put on this way, I use my word carefully for say the APC and SLPP don't see, USI PPRC don't take the stance for make them, use the word carefully. The 1965 Public Order Act, I think say it redefine itself. It doesn't mean if you go talk something, the law no need for question. We get cyber law, cyber bullying. Let me brother know that one day, right? This now cyberbullying. In fact, one of the things we make CID invite, I think the fines do not idea to the fines. They say within 1 week. Let we clarify that. I think not based on the kind of stuff then they. So for me, seditious libel law has been expunged, but it doesn't mean I should attack you again. This now they talk about, we elections. We don't see in America who say somebody use word against Joe Biden. He not sleep that day. Yes, we see him. A sitting president is sitting president. That is the
because me for one don't see more negative comments against President Trump, and none have been no posting of the no arrest in America.
Well, a lot. We are not in America, but what
I mean, I'm not going to mention the words that we opposition members talk against President Trump on air, but those are more strong words compared to what Lance Nadumbia talk against President Bio.
The law is the law. The law is the law. That is me saying it. The law is the law. And we'll talk about 1965 Public Order Act Part 5 has been expunged, but also get the cyberbullying. That is it. We therefore look at the two sides. That make you therefore carve your words in. In as much as we condemn, say, violence, intimidations, all of this not fine. But you also for make sure say, that is what I'm saying. You need political maturity. Let's say, for example, not to Lance Nadumbe, I use the word. Now one careless supporter and I use them. You don't ever see that they go catch other people and people don't talk boku thing against president and this country. Don't do even as we sit, people they talk all kinds of talk. But certain thing and the way you did in a certain position, for do them. Because you're in a government in waiting. That is the point. You are government in waiting. So if you're in a government in waiting, take your time to use your language.
Government in waiting. APC go win the next election.
When all oppositions, you are government in waiting. For clear that side for you. All oppositions, whether we get 30 registered parties, they are government in waiting, because one mistake where the incumbents make, any other person can come inside. And for later person we send text say I'm a supporter, I don't support whoever. That is the call. Some people will say you are APC or you are SLPP. Just to make clarity now. And I give the reference as to how Sierra Leone need maturity in politics. Maturity in politics. And making Sidona and talk say if APC 1-4, Gile gets a tougher time, or the one give the SLPP tough time. The two people that we go before stand the test of time. That's Sam Sumana and Samora Kamara. Yes.
Of all contenders.
Of all contenders, and then two go able for turn up and say, will they shake the SLPP, the Sam Sumana and Samora Kamara? I will bet you this. Otherwise, until we did 2028, we will say.
Sundu. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Samara.
Anamta, go ahead.
Thank you very much, Samara. I listen me brother Lami Samura because Paddy radio now one of my brother work with the Fenuses. But time for understand the law. When you go tell Marcin a thief man, then calling a police, you forgot substantiate, you forget evidence. That's how I see President being a thief man. So if the law get right for caller, beside presidency, that man in private life, you get lawyers there that you get class at Dumbia. You gotta get that in mind. Beside the presidency, again in private life, with the role. So you get lawyers there with the representative back. That you like and when you go to public, if you know what they talk, like how Mr. Sundu they talk at you. That's why I don't know that they hate. You know how they don't struggle for each other each show. If you be responsible enough for what they do. When you see what they do the thing, you see Mr. Sidi, Tunis, how responsible he was. He grab. They go meet Lasara, he cautioned, but Lasara we don't talk the word now. So let me know what you do. Let's expect it for we safe. Presidency not only can for the business, but Salona the 40 pack hour the next day, God they punish you back. Because they are leader. You go see money that cost that. Right. Okay. Then the police, they get right for all this speaking, that sheriff. They for all in all system, be very unfortunate. Police for color.
Okay. Olu Williams on Facebook saying Solomon law will be the law when the time comes. Now you are supporting this failed government. Time will tell. In his own words, one for establish for saying the comments from former listeners them not to the view of Epic Radio. But what do you make of that?
Yeah, I think and I in view that civil society don't support. We work with. The word is with, WITH, not for FOR. We don't work for them. We work with them. So we are not in any way supporting any government. We are just saying the facts and how the facts, and then that's how they put them out. So Olu Nayon statement that and Nayon word that one day. As anybody we can sit down and assume, say civil society is supporting, it's not supporting, it's working with them, like journalists, any other, international, partners, we work with governments, not for governments. That's so we said and we will sit down and for talk the facts. The law is the law. Just like within the last caller say, there are certain words they say there are certain things we did at the end of affairs, like Lansana Dumbia should be mindful. Like that, you saw the clips where you see the grab and for caution. It means it's telling you that what you are doing. And as I say, this now one of the ineffective executive way the APC don't get. Under this is executive, now the split of Mamikos, it become opposition tool. It's wrong. We get for now. These are the ten and this now for begin put under them face. You were there. You were not condemning. You are accepting. Also for the force in the EC under the APC executive, Mamikos can raise in opposition now under this executive.
All right. So do you get any advice for APC ahead of the lower level?
Yes. The advice is, as you don't know, talk here, if the APC want forget a tougher contending battle with the SLPP, let them choose people with maturity. People who have been politically battle tested. I mentioned if the able peer, Sam Sumana don't work with Samura Kamara. Samura Kamara don't work with Sam Sumana. Samura Kamara work with Sam Sumana as finance, governor, and foreign minister. So now being boss with Sam Sumana. Sam Sumana can say, be my running mate. When I work together and stand the battle. That is the maturity I'm talking about.
All right. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. This is Abakar from Pune.
Bakar, go ahead.
What I tell you, the brothers then, I want me to know say the government and the activity in power deposit bad precedent. The bad precedent where they deposit, we don't see they don't lock the general, we don't see they don't lock PRO, we don't see then they lock plenty people in, and then see how they ever happen in the history of the country when a democracy. And this time today they happen not for today. Let's remember tomorrow. But they tell you a support rate is soon do they say. These are the worst executive ever we APC don't get. The chance we APC gets to if SLPP get a chance here, the limiter they tell you if you for don't read something. Now the only executive this way tell we say let me follow party structure, let me follow party structure. Let me forge ahead. Now the only political party, these are the only executive this way more or less and disgrace the leader when a Samura Kamara. Then they go and pass right through and they announce saying a formal president, a formal flag bearer, where they not get no flag bearer represented. So all they said and they in a fact. But waiting at the precedent when they said so. Now bad precedents now for tomorrow. For tomorrow edition, for the problem. Like when they talk so, these are democratic states. And everybody gets the right for it and talk more over the Secretary General. And then people in the fight for the higher post.
Okay.
Why you not for talk? Why you for hold on and go jail them? At the end of the day, people in the talk consenting. Say the president are God. Then in party and religion, no check this. If not God, let me know. Thank you.
So okay. Would that you condemn? Okay. Be clear now because I think it condemned the government and condemned the SLPP too, and they own different sides them.
I think I take note. You say the two parties that don't set precedents. The APC within a power, then all the PRO for the SLPP at that time within opposition. They refer to Lema. Then now the SLPP said don't put Lansana Dumboya. You understand? For me, I can always say them precedent and they come there now, where they can't take the mantra of them people and they learn from the past. And one for make politics decent na Sierra Leone. Like where Nigeria mentioned, say if really for choose them with presidential candidates, then 3 million supporters the way they talk about. So, believe you me, if not they can go into votes for let them choose the leader, I think they mean one thing and the way rather than delegates. Rather than delegates. Because few people, like how they talk, then the other caller mentioned say them go cook beef, eat all and just make up. We don't go eat the money for nothing. But again, it is show bad picture for politics. That's you get for go swear in allegiance for let you vote for person. Look at the person in character. Look at the person in efficiencies, how best he can able for move the country on, whose quality that person they get to make him move the country on. Now one just area they look at the political party. No. Yeah. So all of this, the precedents we talk about, me they advise every saloon person say the law is the law. Don't go against the law.
Okay. A comment just coming in on 079 994 993. Good morning, Epic. We are just hoping for transparent election now. Sierra Leoneans are awake for their rights. May God help us all. Peace, unity. We should seek for the next election. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Constantine is the talk.
All right, go ahead.
My brother Sundu, may God bless you all. And when I say you work on us, video, let God bless you now. Just like what they say no more. I mean, me talk the last time say we don't lost some book man in this country because somebody we na lawyer, for the evidence carry them they easy. You don't see me. I make a talk and say the best politician for me wherever I don't see na APC. Na Timbo. I remember the last, I think 2 weeks or 3 weeks, they host Timbo on radio. The way Timbo they talk, they really know say this na religious party. I make any condemn and cry in politician and love. Then a monster man, a God perfect. Anybody where they talk on radio, where he go under, Papa, what they do na different thing. Not to what you want, that person will do. Not to what you that person they want. Now what he feel say for do, we couldn't all my appreciate. Or not to all man a will do them satisfy in this country. Now these people they never understand. I really admire Timbo that they do well and no lie. Thank you very much, sir.
All right. Sundu, what you make of him?
Well, they just try for talk about political maturity. All of the callers then they point finger at which are they raise. Whether you talk about, the book, they expect Lansana Doumbia for be, like we can tell you say you ought to know better. Let them not tell big man that one day. You ought to know better. You know what you depa. You know exactly say they try for move on with the political party administration. You're not head of the administration or your political party. You should be wise. You should know what to do. I can remember the other time we didn't come on at the McKinney convention, right? We on the way. You see back the fallacy. Oh, then beat them, then checking close, then do this. That na politics. I can say that.
You see, fallacy.
It wasn't the case. It wasn't a reality. I will tell you this. Something and they will need for the tell politician and face it. That key politics of yes, it don't pass. We don't see that. We don't see. We silent canister. We see the red waiting the sinner blood.
Okay.
All of this we for avoid that right. Sierra Leone.
Okay, Sundu. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You know where you call from?
Constantine.
All right, go ahead.
First to start, I tell you all thank you. What I ask is Sundu guy. Any question we to SLPP, they go to the answer straight. But as they say APC, they do the analysis, they check them from up take and down. You understand? I don't like from Wilberforce take inside tongue. All the questions the way they to them from SLPP, he always the dodge them. You understand? In a civil society or na SLPP, somebody now that's I want to know. Number two, each country, Lord get freedom of speech. Lord let people if you listen to the West of the world, putting they tell leaders them. Oh, mine was the like that one in the not like lady go somebody no more you go jail or you go put her in custody for how long? You say you don't pull a cyber bully or what is what is it? You understand? So Sundu, you are big APC, a party with integrity. For tell the executive say they don't know and the worst executive this, you understand? That statement they not right. Now mature people and delay. If you know why they make your statement,
right.
Please.
Okay. Sundu, that's the question on you differentiating whether you're in a civil society or a spokesperson for the SLPP.
Well, we don't talk about that again, but I can repeat myself. I still go back to me. Well, this is the worst effective and ineffective APC executive they don't get. I repeat myself. I mean them. And in order for substantiate the question we ask me, we are not able to answer. If you don't tell me one, perhaps I will go over it again. But I take note of every question. Anyone where you bring the answer you, right? I don't think you don't ever ask me for SLPP way after you say I not condemn waiting wrong or waiting not wrong. Generally, when they talk about issues the way pertaining the lower level of the APC. If you tell me, say, I the answer question, then you throw caller, you say, this is not the question, low answer, la answer for you. Perhaps me pen or tell me, say, I don't say I take. But I will repeat myself, this is not the worst ineffective APC executive.
All right, so any last word as we wrap up?
Yes, I want for encourage them for let them do the election like we say free and fair. I want for make that selection clause they don't pull, may not think about that again, and make them put people in the executive way who can change this narrative. We want for suicide political party executive today, we really go stand the test of time, meaning you articulate well. Not to Mamikos executive, we go tolerate Mamikos na this country again. Now under this executive, we see people can't take Mamikos inside Sierra Leone, like say na like we go get what na stream. We want to see this executive we don't go put. Let it be people of caliber, people who get political maturity, as I repeat myself. APC na organization of political party when people and they and let them make the party be a democratic party. And then two party or any other party within Sierra Leone, like as Saki mentioned, if they choose delegates, now them for put people in way they of sober mind. That's my advice. That the elections would advise say make no violence, intimidations, or we get for then cry then. But I know say PPRC they for look at the issues like we then be look at the other party then issues and able for amend them well. On the area where that person they talk about freedom of speech, we have it. But freedom of speech, they tell you, say, who say you write stop, now the other person writes start. And I advise every Sierra Leonean, let we be careful with words. You anger not for make you tell somebody word where you know able to substantiate. Because if they call you for go answer, say, you get the evidence, you don't have the evidence. So my advice, let we use politics, like say we go play football like the Manchester and Arsenal, what beats you see the kind crowd, not so, now that kind of thing. Let we not take politics like saying a do or die business. That is what I'm saying. At the end of the day, what we need now, what can make the country economy better? What can make like what you talk about light, not get sustainable light? What can make Sierra Leone and be cohesive? What can make every side go who gets the transportation system we get so? One for see way government for be effective. People will talk okay now sudden increments we don't get into fuel. One for suicide people will say why this sudden increment? Explanation should be there. Up to now, Ministry of Transport and Aviation not come out and regulate price. People will suffer. So all of them say they want to see people who will say will they put government on their toes. That is why you see civil society don't become trustful these days. Now then they do opposition work. So where they do the opposition work, we say we'll tell the opposition, say this time around the executive when I get sober executive we will be effective.
All right,
than
Solomon
this one.
Sundu, thank you so much. Up next we'll get sports and entertainment news, plus a review of the biggest stories from yesterday with Reginald Brianojukutu Soya. Until tomorrow morning, we will review the biggest international stories of the week. My name is Usman Ibrahim Mara. Take care.